Hello and welcome to Ajeossilife. Today we're in Stratford and it's a chilly but sunny morning. I came in on the Metrolink tram today as the place we're visiting is close to the tram stop. The nickname for these trams are bananas. Can you guess why? Well, because they're yellow I guess. Stratford is a small town in Trafford, often overlooked for food and dining due to its close proximity to Sale and Chorlton. I want to take you to one of the coolest places to eat in the local area, the Stretford Foodhall, located in Stratford Shopping Mall. That almost rhymes. The food hall opened less than 2 years ago. Let me show you inside. Wow, it's quite busy here and the people seem friendly enough. Even this guy. I don't know him though, so I'll politely decline his offer. Sorry. Central to the food hall is this area where you pay. There's cakes and pastries on this side, which all look pretty nice and interesting. There's even some lucky cats you can purchase. The one on the left looks a bit lazy though. My kind of cat. There also appears to be a bakery section with fresh bread. Although this is a food hall, it also seems to feel like a bit of a convenience store. Opposite the restaurant there's a whole space dedicated to groceries. There's a wide variety of colourful looking beers in these fridges, no doubt to keep the nearby hipsters from Chorlton happy. They love IPAs. The bar is also well stocked. I wouldn't mind coming out here one evening. But for now I'll show you what it looks like at lunchtime. In the main food area you have spaces for 3 pop-up kitchens. It looks like there's only 2 running today. These change every month in rotation, so I'll be sure to come back here in future to try out different types of food. They don't actually open until 12 for food service, so I'll just find a table and wait. I've sat in a private booth next to the window. There's so much natural light here which gives the place a great atmosphere. I'd happily work here on a laptop. If I had a laptop. I could buy one and guess and pretend to work, like everybody else does. I'm going to be ordering some food from this restaurant called Nasi Lemak. I want to try the Sui Mai dumplings for £6.50 and the rempah fried chicken at £9.50. Sounds interesting. The chicken comes with rice or salt and pepper chips. I think I'll try the chips. I'm pretty impressed with this place so far. It's got a good vibe. If you look, there are plants everywhere. That's because of the plant shop that's run in the corner. They sell a wide variety, so have a look if you're into that sort of thing. I love plants, but they don't love me unfortunately. I don't think I'd pay £28 for a cactus though, that's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, it's 12 o'clock now, so let's put my order in. Yes, okay. Oh, at the bar, alright, thanks. Oh. So it's like a proper food hall where you order at the bar. I did get confused as they had card machines at each station, but no problem, I'll just order my food here. Thankfully it's not very busy as I'm quite hungry and I'm keen to get this ordered. To order, you just give your table number and pay. You can also pay and order at the table by scanning another QR code. Amazing. My order came to £16, which isn't too bad as I'm ordering 2 items. I only hope they taste good. This is the rempah fried chicken. It looks colourful and inviting. At a glance I can see the sambal sauce, the fries, salad and of course the chicken. Chicken looks lightly battered and crispy. I really can't wait to try this. Yum. And of course there's the salt and pepper chips. There's certainly a lot of pepper on this one. Looks good. There are 4 Sui Mai dumplings which look to have similar elements to the fried chicken dish. The wrapping looks nice and thin and there's a good amount of sauce, green onion and chilies on top. They actually feel quite heavy. When I saw them initially I thought it seemed a little expensive for the quantity, but now I can imagine there's a lot of meat inside. Let's see. So these are the chicken dumplings, seasoned with soy, sriracha and toasted sesame seeds. I can't see any sesame seeds, which is a shame, and the chicken did look a little pink. It tasted cooked through, but it wasn't really hot. I can't really taste much of the flavours though. It's a little bit bland, but there is a lot there, so I guess I'm happy enough. I'll try one more bite, but I'm going to dip it in more of the sauce. It certainly tastes better, but it's still a little bit under-seasoned. A shame. Now this looks better value for money. This is the rempah fried chicken with a good amount of the sambal sauce. The chicken is battered with curry, which I've never tried before and sounds tasty. Let's see if it's as good as it sounds. Put that in there and... not too bad. Actually, I can't taste much of the curry. I think I got a piece which didn't have much on it. This one looks a little better. The batter has a richer colour which actually looks like curry. I'll try this again with a bit of sambal on it. Yeah, much better. Curry taste really does come through. It is quite nice. I think for the amount of chicken that you get on the plate, it is good value for money. £9.50, chicken, chips and a bit of salad. Not too bad. It's nothing special, but I'm happy enough. Here's one of the salt and pepper chips. Not much seasoning or soy sauce on it, but it tastes fine. Here's another, but with a lot of seasoning and a chili on it. Let's just try that one. Delicious. A lot of the soy sauce is at the bottom of the plate. I think I would have preferred this separate to the meal as it's hard to get to. There was an option to have satay sauce instead, which in hindsight would have been better. There's a lot of this sticky soy sauce, which should be a little bit sweet, but in honesty it makes the food a bit salty. For all these minor faults, I can say that I enjoyed the dish and would probably eat it again, although with a different sauce. I might ask for a bit more salad though. I've never eaten fried chicken like this before and I'd love to learn the recipe. Whilst I'm here I may as well try some coffee and a pastry. They have an offer of a hot drink and pastry for £4.25. It doesn't sound too cheap, but I want to see what the quality's like. I've ordered a latte and a jam and custard thing. I forget the real name, but it's pretty much jam, custard and pastry. The latte looks nice, as does the mug it comes in. They didn't give me any sugar, but I don't always have it in my coffee anyway. Here is the custard jam thing. Looks pretty good, it's a little bit heavy. Just holding it, I'm now wondering whether it's a little bit soggy, but we'll try it and have a look. I just want to cut it in half to show you what's inside, but it's not easy to cut. I was expecting it to be a bit flakier. It doesn't look too bad to be honest. There's a lot of custard and a few small blobs of jam. I think it should taste quite nice. Let's see. No, it doesn't really. It isn't very sweet at all and the pastry is soggy. I think I should probably buy the pastries in the morning when they're fresher. I bought this later on in the afternoon. A shame, but let's see what the coffee's like. I like my coffees bitter. Let's see how this measures up. Well, it's not bitter, it's more on the fruity side. Maybe it's a little bit soapy. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's not my kind of coffee. I'll drink it though. Hang on, what's this on my plate? They're giving me some free stuff. Looks like cake crumbs. I feel like I've come out on top here today. Despite all these little problems I've had with some of the food and the coffee, I have to say I enjoyed my time here. Nothing has to be perfect, especially in a place like this where the staff are really nice and the atmosphere more than makes up for its shortcomings. I'll definitely come here again. In fact, I'll keep a lookout each month for different pop-up restaurants in the food hall and try them out. I'll be sure to let you know what I think. So keep watching if you want to see more videos like this. What are we looking at? Looks like cumulus. Wow. Just need to get on the tram and get back home. £3.10 this cost me. I only live about 30 minutes away from here, but I felt lazy. I also wanted to film some trams for all you spotters out there. Aren't you lucky, eh? I guess people might even think I'm a spotter. I mean, I am filming a tram after all. I'm too cool though. I'm not a spotter. Ooh, 3004. That's a low number. I'll just write that in my notepad. Sorry. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment. I even do requests, so if you want me to visit anywhere else, then just let me know. Until next time, bye!